Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Basics with me, Peagrim. Hope you've been well. First things first, apologies there was no video on Sunday. As you know, my general plan at the minute is one every other day, almost, and I think Sunday's the first one we've missed. Obviously, in 20 odd episodes, I don't think that's too bad of a track record, especially with it being my first time doing something like this and this consistent, but I do apologise. For a better context, it's been very crazy at work at the minute, and I'd managed to record up sort of 2 weeks of episodes, I think it was. And then, so like the last lot you've seen, like the last 6 or 7 episodes, I've actually already recorded. But I've just not had chance to get back on since, or not sit down and record. Sorry, I have been on doing some offline bits, which I'll go through in a moment. But I just didn't have chance. And then Sunday I was actually away to Insomnia with my partner. So we were gone. No, sorry, Saturday. So we were gone pretty much all day. Which is why I didn't get a chance to sort of last minute jump on and get any. But again, apologies, but it will happen every now and again. Obviously, with this being not my full-time gig, do have to work through a week for bills and such, because that's life. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind too much every now and again. But we're jumping back in. Obviously, last time we finished this beautiful village hall, which I am actually quite proud of. And we flooded it, infested it with some villagers, and apparently an iron golem, which is fun. What I've been doing off screen is took out another big chunk of this and tested out the design I was mentioning of sort of fully replacing the wall with actual walls. Not sure how I feel about it at the minute, but I don't think it's bad for like a first stage. And then we'll go back in and add some sort of structures into them. But yeah, been doing that, so I've gone through a lot of tools. As you can see, I've got a big backlog of shovels because I just went through and did loads of them. Replaced some of the stone with dirt, but I think, did I start running out? Oh, nope, not even remotely, but maybe I just got bored, not going to lie. And then since then, I've been going around here and actually adding in some of the pumpkins that I'd brought over, which I sort of forgot about. Obviously, not finished, not set on this design, but just sort of bring a little bit of life to it. I do want to sort of spruce it up and add bits as we go, so I'm not sort of locked into anything. Let me get this dumped. I did also have to make another chest for cobblestone. So you see that's where that came from. Let me put this in. Dirt was in here, and I think this was also dirt, but again, I've used most of it. But, yeah, that were another thing I've done. So, I've already got an axe. Sorry, trying to sort my inventory a little bit. It's a bit messy. Actually, I'll take those with me. Another thing I'd done last time, I think, was add the campfires below the bees up here. And, oh, let me out. I've also been farming some oak as well. Oh, hello. But yeah, I did some campfires below the bees so we can start harvesting. I've got no arrows. I've got my shield on me. Yep. But we had no glass for bottles to actually collect any honey. So I promised I'd show you guys how to do that. So I've collected glass, collected sand, cooked up some glass, and turned it into some bottles for us. So we'll go grab some of that real quick. And I don't really have a plan for today, if I'm honest. I needed to get on and get something done for you guys, to get something in your eyeballs. But I think what we'll probably do is we'll maybe do some more over at the little compound area. The only thing I can think of at the minute is either another house for me, but obviously lock it down with like iron doors so only I can get in and out and the villagers don't steal my beds, or some sort of fountain. Quite like the idea of a little fountain. I think we'd probably do it in similar aspects to we've done other things where we do something quite basic, but then sort of add to it as time goes. So that might be the plan. So we will be needing water. Did I want? I was doing bees, wasn't I? So there's two things you can collect from these beehives. You can either honey, and I'll get you one of them, which let's show me in here if I can do it. Yeah, you can craft 4 of them into a honey block, which is like an alternative to a slime block for some things. Or if we find one of the other ones, I think there's one here. Yeah, we can actually right click and get honeycomb, which can then be turned into honeycomb blocks, which is just a nice building block. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, you can use it to wax copper as well, so that copper doesn't age. Because if you don't know, actual blocks of copper do age over time, sort of get greener and greener as time goes on, which is a really cool thing I think that they've added. Obviously adds to the sort of realism of the game a little bit, which isn't something you'd ever expect from Minecraft. But I really like it. I actually quite like all the age stuff the most. But obviously don't always you don't always want that. Now, what was I gonna say? At some point, I think I might do a little Twitch stream for some mining. I know I mentioned potentially doing it as part of a time lapse at some point, but I'm not too keen on that idea. So we might do it as a Twitch stream at some point. Warning if you do see me live, go live over there. Obviously, give us a follow so you can see when I'm up. But warning, it won't be as PG as over here. It will be slightly different vibes. But obviously, there'll be a lot of interacting with chat and stuff like that. So might add another level to it. So hopefully, you guys will enjoy that. I am also thinking of getting back on. I've been a little bit absent from Twitch, not entirely intentionally. I've just been busy. But we are going to be making a little bit of a return. I think the day I'm recording this, which is what day is it? Sunday. I might actually be doing a little session in the afternoon. It's very warm in the UK at the minute, so I think it will have to stay a little session, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll be all right. Probably be doing some DVD. I don't know how much the audiences crossover, probably not too much, but obviously keep an eye on there if you do want. Now, what I'm thinking for this, my brain's not working. For this fountain is I might actually use some blocks I've not used before. So, for instance, brain's not working. This concrete, which if you don't know, you make like this. So sand, gravel, and then the color you want. That's not going to be remotely enough, but we'll ride with it. I might take this with me just in case we can find more gravel and sand down here. How are the sheep doing? They do need shearing, but I think I'm going to leave them for now. Farm's all looking good. Sugarcane could do with a harvest, but it can grow up to 3 blocks and not the end of the world. But yeah, so if you've never seen concrete powder before, it's a weird block. It functions a lot like sand and gravel, so it's a gravity block, so it'll fall. However, if you place it next to a water source, this concrete powder, it will actually turn into just a normal concrete block, which we will do over here. You can sort of cheat sometimes, and rather than having to go like dig a hole, put some water in, or doing it near a coastline, if you build something, you can then just pour water on it, and it'll just convert everything in sight. So that might not be too shabby of an idea, just to save us a little bit of time. But let's get over here. I'm thinking maybe a fountain like there, somewhere, like at the junction almost. Because my plan long term is once this is all cleared out, potentially have a building at the backside, maybe another one here, and then like road leading around, and then we can fit more back there. And then obviously some over here when this is removed, and some of this side. I have also between sessions cleared some of this. You'll remember there were quite a large overhang here. Can I make this jump? No. Can I do it this way? Yeah. So there was quite a large overhang here, and it sort of lifted everything up to this level. I've tried to level it out and keep it looking as natural as possible. It doesn't really, but I think what we're going to have to do long term is potentially just strip it all back, and try and bring the village down to this layer. However, that is going to be a big old job, so not too sure on the logistics of doing that one. Right, let me just have a look. So I've got some more gravel, got some more sand, that's good. I think I'm going to be doing... Is that all my... No. I'm going to be using some jack-o'-lanterns and leaves as well around it. That's everything. So, let's make some more... Oh, no. Hang on. Let's make some more white. So, now fountains are a little bit awkward because... Or not fountains, but using like concrete because there's no slab version. So I think... I'll just start going for it and see what happens. As most things have been in this series. Nah, that's way too big. Hang on. Rein myself in a little bit here. Got too excited. Even that feels too big, but I guess long term it won't be too bad. I also don't really know a way to make it smaller but look nice. Right. We might actually need some more jack-o'-lanterns fetching, but I'll just, if that does happen, I'll pause and I'll run up and grab them. Because I think my idea is going to be basically have most of the floor be jack-o'-lanterns and leaves. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Just because this will add some nice underglow to the water. What I should have used should have been azalea leaves, but I didn't think about that, or cherry blossoms. Right, and then I'm gonna make... Actually, I'm gonna remove this and have that as white. Actually, we're gonna really salvage some resources here and replace anything not seen. Right. And then do this. All of that should turn to normal concrete. Yeah. Now what I probably will have to do is actually manually convert some. Oi, give me my bed. It's not even night. Yeah, we'll probably have to manually convert some because otherwise we're not going to be able to place like floating ones. So to do that, all you do is do this. Didn't actually need that one. And then the easiest way is to put it in your offhand. Let me put this down so you can see. Put it in your offhand. Hold your pickaxe in your main, and then hold hold right click and left click. Like this. Obviously there is a bit of trickiness in terms of placing it faster than your brake, but if you're looking directly at the block and there's no place to place one, it's not too bad.